Ladies and gentlemen, my name is TotalBiscuit. I'm here to ask and answer one simple question. WTF is Hard Reset? This is a forthcoming PC shooter by a company called Flying Wild Hog Games. Now, who are they? Well, they're a new Polish developer. They're effectively a Polish supergroup developer. They consist of people from City Interactive, and perhaps more importantly, CD Projekt Red, and People Can Fly. So that means that these guys have got a pedigree including Painkiller, Bulletstorm, and The Witcher 2. That's kind of a big deal. Hard Reset is a PC-exclusive shooter that is designed to be a bit more old school. That's the kind of advertising they were putting forward. They were saying, goes back to the old school standard of PC shooters with really great graphics, challenging gameplay, explorable levels, and things like that. This is the press demo. This game is not out for another 11 days as of the creation of this video. So, I have no idea what to expect. I don't know how much they're going to show us in the press demo, but I'm going to play it. First things first. This is a very, very cool menu, but my god, does it get irritating after a while to navigate because it takes too long to go from screen to screen. I mean, I love it, don't get me wrong, it's fantastic, but seriously, it takes several seconds to navigate the menu, so I'm thinking this is something that should be disableable. There you go. Or maybe just have it happen the first time, and then when you navigate the sub-menus, it just changes on that. That's probably the best. It's a cool idea, but needless to say. Video options. It is a PC shooter, which means there are actual video options here, as you can see. Quite a few different things. Crank this up to maximum. Needless to say, we're doing it in 720p for the purposes of filming. And it looks like that is properly balanced, so we are good to go in that regard. So, without further ado, let's kick it off and see whether or not Hard Reset can actually live up to its promise of being a true PC shooter. And I will be critical, there is no doubt. We're going to start on normal. Now, please excuse me if the cutscenes are particularly quiet. The sound options didn't really give me the choice and the opportunity to properly configure them. So I will try and maybe crank them up in post-production just a bit. Okay, folks. Okay, first thing I can tell you is there's no mouse acceleration. Thank you for not having any of that. Okay, WSD. Now, from what I understood, there appear to be 2 weapons available. Now, I don't know if there's going to be 2 weapons in the final version, but these weapons have 5 different weapon modes each, so it's effectively not just 2 weapons at all. So you've got this, kind of a plasma gun type thing, and you've got that. Now, some of these also have secondary fire modes and things like that, but we don't have those just yet. You can see I've got this in rifle mode and that in plasma mode. Okay. Sup. Well, that doesn't look friendly. Let's gun it down. There we go. Problem solved. Now, the first thing I would like to point out is that this game does not have aim down sights. No iron sights on these weapons at any rate. There's probably a sniper variant on these, I would imagine that will, but okay, cool. So you can actually shoot these to damage nearby enemies. That is useful information to have. As you probably noticed, this is very much a cyberpunk-style FPS. Make our way through here. I have to say, for a press demo, it's running surprisingly smoothly. I have seen some games that do not run this well pre-release. It's running very, very well indeed. Nice and smooth. Fairly wide FOV by the looks of it. Seems like, well, we can try and test the FOV. Check where that is. Yeah, the FOV is approximately 90 in 16:9. 90 is totally fine. That's a very standard PC FOV. Right, okay. Space to jump over an obstacle. Yes, thank you. I'm fairly sure I can work that one out myself. Gather the narrow currency, spend it on weapons, upgrades, and combat gear. The HX10 upgrade machine. Sounds like fun. Let's electrocute that. Hey! Explosive barrels. Always good. Ooh, the secret area behind there. Okay. Sweet. They were saying that there were secret areas in this, and by the looks of it, since they've got kind of a currency system, there will be plenty of reasons to go to it. Okay, very cool. Size of the weapons is maybe a little bit larger. Perhaps they could shrink that just a bit. Okay, should make our way over there. You don't appear to have a crouch option. Again, this is a classic FPS, so we don't really do crouch all that much. You can also put on a navigation arrow. And you can disable hints if you like. So we're going to have the navigation on arrow 1 for the purposes of this demo. Just means I don't get horribly lost. You know my sense of navigation is pretty diabolically bad. Honestly, I like the ability to electrocute things. Also, you don't appear to have to reload your weapons, at least not in this mode. Okay. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Is there actually going to be anything on this? No, it's just going to loop for the time being. Alright. Okay, this seems good. I have a feeling this is some kind of currency. Doesn't seem to be a lot of music going on at the moment, but please bear in mind this is... Oh, hello. There is a... This is a press demo, which means that it is not complete. So this game is still a work in progress. It has not gone gold yet. Now, there is a run option. A short sprint option. It does seem to use some kind of sprint energy. And so I was limited in the amount that I could go there. Now, this game also does have health pickups. It does not use a regenerating health system, although armor does seem to regenerate. So it's got a regenerating shield, but not regenerating health, as far as I can tell. Yep, that seems to be the case. Okay, got plenty of bullets for the rifle. Everything is good there. Nothing to really worry about. Also, to keep an eye out for secret areas. Cracked walls, things like that. I like the electrocution options. Those are very, very cool indeed. Also, I have a feeling that's going to explode. Yes, many things will. I shop, therefore I am. Nice. The weapons thus far feel very, very good. Bear in mind there's a lot of... Don't like the sound of that. There are a lot of weapon modes in this game, supposedly, so... There are more than 2 weapons. Well, that doesn't seem pleasant, does it? This is actually a very wide open area, as you can see right here. Unusual for a lot of modern FPS, certainly. Looks like the game won't really mind if I just go down this way, or will it? Is this actually blocked off? I think that's the way I came up in the first place. A cash machine. Is this useful? Oh my. Okay. More to the point, is this useful? Deal with that as rapidly as possible. I am rapidly running out of bullets. It's okay, it's dead. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Can I use this? Win prizes to spend more. That appears to be some person's ass. That's a futuristic cash point, it would seem. Yeah, I'm not really sure what that does. Doesn't really seem to do anything in particular. I have a feeling it's just some silly setup. It said something about spending stuff at a shop. I'm just going to quickly check the controls. At least it doesn't use that silly menu system in-game. That would be kind of annoying. Yeah, it's pretty much... It's got nothing related to having a use button by the looks of it. Sprint, look up, look down. Yep, there's no use button. So, we're not too concerned about that. That said, since this game has, like... Is that 5 weapon modes on each weapon and then 2 fire modes on each mode? Because that would be kind of silly. That would mean there's 20 weapon variants. Pretty awesome, actually. Oh, I see. That's what it does. It's a PC shooter. This is kind of Doom style, if I remember correctly. So you actually just navigate with the mouse here. Restore the main power supply. Cool. I wonder if we can do that here, then. No, that's once again... No. This is just here to be wall dressing. I'm not entirely convinced about the sprint, because you can't see anything while you're doing it, because it blurs in a ridiculous fashion. Ooh, right. That I think I can break. Detonating explosives will inflict damage on enemies. Right, okay then. Are there any explosives here? Maybe I could just blow that thing up. Yeah, that'll do the job. Also, we can blow up that and get access to another secret area. Very nice, very nice. Ooh, there's another barrel in there. I think there's multiple secret areas around here. I think we can just blow up half of this building. Let's have a shot. Ah! Okay, looks like we do have access to that. My God, there's a lot of secrets in this game already. Huh. I like that. I like that a lot. Why would I not? I've been the one who's been saying, oh my God, so many secrets. Like in, say, I still believe that Duke Nukem 3D has some of the best level design at all. I mean, bear in mind that Duke Nukem 3D was designed by the mighty Level Lord. If you've never heard of him, then you need to start paying some serious attention. Admittedly, I hope that some of the secrets don't just simply involve blow up walls with explosive barrel, because that's a little bit simplistic. Remember the number of secrets that were on the first level of Duke Nukem 3D, and remember all the different ways that you had to take in order to get that. The idea of jumping on different areas and using speed boosts and things like that. Aside from that, I mean, I'm just staring at the way that this level is actually designed and the amount of detail it's been put in. It's a really awesome cyberpunk look. I'm liking it a lot. Huge fan of that. Okay, right. So, looks like we've got to do something about that. Let's sort this out. Turn on the power. All should be good. Now, in theory, we should now be able to turn this on. Again, I'm rather liking the fact that that is all mouse-driven. Funny thing is, if this was actually a console game, they wouldn't be able to do that. But it's not a console game. This is PC exclusive. Well, everything here seems to be explosive. You know what that... Oh, God! Yeah, that is a absolutely terrible idea when constructing garages. Don't put a large explosive pack above your garage, folks. Ooh, and it has achievements, because, hey, why not? That's not old school, but I can live with it. Okay, you dead yet? I'm also noticing there doesn't appear to be a melee option. That's okay, because that, ladies and gentlemen, is far too new school. I kind of like a melee weapon. That would be nice. The ability to punch people is always cool, but... once again, doesn't really happen to be anything there by the looks of it. Right, so we blew our way through there and we got nasty surprises. That's kind of cool, because if the idea is, oh, just blow up everything, and then every now and again something horrible happens to you if you decide to do that, then that's nice. That's a bit of risk-reward going on there. We don't get an awful lot of that in games these days. More risk-reward, please. Ooh, a new upgrade is available. That's cool. I have no idea where to get that upgrade. Not the slightest clue. The explosions in this game are pretty badass, do you not believe so? I certainly do. They're very good. Make our way through here. I said we'll just keep playing this game, I think, for as long as the press demo goes on for, or as long as I get tired. Yes, more secrets. Thank you very much. I do like your secrets. Even though they're not that secret. But this is a press demo. They do try to make things nice and easy. One assumes that some of these secrets are going to be a little harder to find later on in the game. But yeah, so I got that upgrade, and I don't really know what to do with it, but I think that's to be expected for the time being. Pretty sure you're supposed to find some kind of thing later on. Okay, yeah, so we disabled that. Yes, we got to this side. Let's not lose our navigation. Thank you very much. I had a navigation arrow earlier, and it's now disappeared. Oh. Let's explore. Let's kind of look around, see what we can find. Because it looks like there are multiple ways around here, so we don't have to simply go down one pre-prescribed path. It's always good. The problem is I get a bit kleptomaniac when a lot of exploration is allowed. That could be a bit of a problem. Oh, hello. I shall deal with you, thank you very much. That's always fun. Everything breaks. I'm glad there are no police in this particular game, otherwise I would be in a lot of trouble. I say I don't know if the upgrade actually just triggered or whatever, or if I have to get it later. Destroy the anti-weapon barrier's power source. Okay, well that would be up there. Thank you very much. Yay, Chiefs. Aha, that is the upgrade machine. Okay, cool. So we can play around with this. Right, which do I prefer? I prefer... Ooh, there's combat gear upgrades as well. Ooh, stuff. Look at all this stuff. Oh, yeah. That's a ton of cool stuff. Look at this. I'm liking the interface as well. Really, really awesome. Let's upgrade our rifle, shall we, for the time being? Ah, okay. So, that's what the rifle's got. It can be a combat shotgun, a grenade launcher, an RPG, a proximity mine launcher, or an assault rifle. With multiple simultaneous upgrades. As you can see, that's our current mode. We can upgrade this with a scope. With a zoom on target module. We can also upgrade the rate of fire. Or, of course, we could get a shotgun. I like the shotgun idea.
Good choice. The guard was successfully mounted.
You can also put paralyzing EMP fletchets on it. Looks like I've actually...
The guard was successfully mounted.
I'm not really sure what where the currency is that I'm currently spending at the moment. I'm looking on the screen. I'm like, should I really be spending all this stuff?
Was successfully mounted. Good choice.
All right. Well, if you're going to let me have all that stuff. Maybe it's just because it's a press demo, I guess. Also, I could get a grenade launcher. There we go.
Good choice. The guard was successfully
Ah,
mounted.
install more upgrades. Okay, so if I get this.
Good choice. The guard was successfully mounted.
Right, and the NRG weapon. This is what you've got. Plasma rifle, shock rifle, electric mortar, smart gun, and railgun. Because, hey, why not?
Good choice. The guard was successfully mounted. Good choice. The guard was
It looks like I have huge numbers of upgrades available. Again, I have a feeling this is probably just because it's a press demo, so they just give you access to everything.
successful. Good choice.
Well, most things, not everything.
Mounted.
Okay, combat gear upgrades. Oh, that appears to be the currency there. So we've got tons of stuff to begin with. Trauma pack. Critical health level increases. Triggers enhanced perception mode. Okay.
Good choice. The guard was successfully mounted.
Damage resistance. Tactical scanner.
Successfully mounted.
Enemy position. Hydra awareness.
Good choice. The guard
Okay, we've got one more upgrade we can get. Maximum hit points increase. That'll be useful. Right, there we go. Yep, we are officially now out of points, and we've got ridiculous numbers of upgrades. Ah, okay, there you go. 16 bars of narrow currency. Spend it on whatever. Right, okay, so... this is what it does. So this weapon actually reconfigures itself. So if I use this, that will be a large energy grenade launcher. I could use this, which appears to be... I don't even know what that is, but it's kind of neat nonetheless. So you can then reconfigure that, and then you've got this secondary mode on here. You can magnify with that, so... yes, these actually have multiple modes on them, so... you don't necessarily have 20 weapons, but you've got certain things which have different stuff. That's a grenade launcher of some sort, by the looks of it. There are so many things, and it is a wonderful, wonderful situation that we are in, is it not? That we have so many things to play with. Okay. Well, I'm just going to go forward with the rifle, and then I'll try... let's go for the shotgun, hey, why not? But yeah, I have two options with that. I think EMP fletchets, and then the standard ammo. Okay, right. Telling us we should probably go in this direction. And up there, so I'm going to go just that. Do just that for the time being. I'd like to blow up this car. Let's do that. You'll notice that there is a universal ammo for both guns, but it's separate for each one, so you see there. Okay. It's interesting that they'd homogenize the ammo types in that way, but I suppose it makes sense considering these two are effectively the same weapon. Okay, this could be a bit unpleasant. Yes, closing the valve seems like a good idea. It's all basically mouse-driven. That's actually really neat. There is no use key, because, well, they don't need one. You have a mouse. Why would you need a use key? That opens up all sorts of possibilities for the later game, in my opinion. I'm happy about that. Ooh, now we finally get some music kicking in. Very cyberpunk-esque. Ooh. Nice big fun open area by the looks of it. I have a feeling horrible things are about to happen to me. Oh my, okay. I've got a rate of fire upgrade. This thing is now a frickin' minigun. Okay, let's try something a little bit more fun. Fire the grenades. Oh, wow, those are nice. Okay. Nice. Those things literally disable, as far as I can tell. Okay, let's load up the other weapon. What have we got? This thing. Ah! The electricity, what the balls it is. I don't know what it is, but it seems to be fairly effective. Zap, 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 zap. Oh my god, my face. Right, things are starting to get a little bit unpleasant. Some more health would be good. Let's get some health pickups. There we go. All is fine. Am I still alive? I appear to be still alive. That's a good start. I also exploded something, which gave me access to more health. Very nice. Okay, what's this? I think that's a shock launcher. Wow, that seems to work fairly well. Near as I can tell. Use the zappy weapon of whatever the balls it is. No bananas today. What? What kind of achievement name is that? Ooh, I have a... Oh, yes, I have a charge shot now on that. Bang. If I could... Please... it would be great if I could do a shock combo on that. That would be amazing. I don't think you can, though, by the looks of it. It's pretty cool nonetheless, though, is it not? So, I think it's probably because I got everything thrust on me at once that I'm feeling this way, but... The way that they've got it, because there are only 2 weapons, but the weapons have 5 different modes and multiple things, I find myself seeing a kind of a homogenization of identity to the point where I'm not sure what gun does what. And I think it's maybe because they just gave me 7 or 8 guns simultaneously, which I shouldn't have had, and in the game that definitely would not be happening. But I don't know what the difference between glowy ball thing and other spinny glowy ball thing and reconfigured spinny glowy ball thing is. Again, I have a feeling that will be fixed in the main game because you'll be introduced to the concept of it's slightly slower. But right now I'm feeling a tad confused. It's kind of weird that they went with that choice. I don't really see why. It's not like... Well, I suppose it would take away from the weapon modeling, but look at the way that this... Look at how this game looks. Do you really think they were worried about saving money in the art assets department? No. Somehow I think not. I wonder if there's a... No secret around there? Nope. Oh, never mind, actually. There's some plasma armor there. That's cool. We'll go with that. So yeah, it is a curious design decision. I'm not really sure why exactly they did it. But hey... Whatever. Seems to work. It's a minor concern, though, because at this point, this game is really, really good. Yes. We shall sprint through there and be unable to see anything because of the questionable decision of blurring the hell out of things when you run forward. Please don't do that. My vision doesn't blur when I run at that speed. My vision wouldn't blur if I moved 3 times as fast. Does your vision blur like that when you're on a bicycle going at 30 miles an hour? No, it doesn't. So is it gonna blur when you run at 10 miles an hour? No. No, it's not. Die, cash machine. It punished me for my insolence by the looks of it. But yeah, it looks like there are definitely areas to explore in this game. But there are certainly plenty of walls to prevent you from getting to areas down there, for instance. So in this area, it's maybe not quite as open as I would like it to be. But it does certainly seem like there is a lot there. And of course, bear in mind, it is just a press demo. This is only one of many levels, so we don't know how well the other levels are designed. I mean, this seems like fairly linear, for instance. And at the moment, it's kind of Crisis 2 level of freedom. Is that the end of the demo? No, it's the end of A level. Okay. Cool, I played that for 21 minutes. Collected all of the nano, but I missed some secrets, so there you go. Stats. Very nice. Lots of stats. I got 694 out of 500. That's not a bad mission score, is it? Yeah, it feels like sort of Crisis 2 level of freedom in terms of having nice, wide open spaces with some nooks and crannies to explore, but not necessarily as interesting as I would like. But that is only one level, so just bear that one in mind. Okay. Find a way to get the Corporation Military Hospital. I have to wonder if there are multiple ways to get there, or is it just we have to go the shortest way. I would like to go a longer way around. Is that okay? Evidently, possibly not. Walking onto the electricity lines, as it turns out, is a terrible idea. They don't use diesel trains in the future. Okay, let's go in this direction, shall we? It's a really impressive looking game as well. It's goddamn nice. I mean, great lighting effects, all sorts of cool, nifty little things going on with it. Tell you what actually would be kind of nice would be actually to add a scope on with that upgrade. That would be a nice visual upgrade they could put on it, considering the amount of morphing they have with these guns. Going upstairs is not what I would constitute as a secret, but hey, I suppose in the modern world it kind of goes that far. Really nice looking game. It's got a great aesthetic to it as well. I love Cyberpunk, it's as simple as that. Why do you think I like Deus Ex's aesthetic so much? So freeze them. I just took a huge amount of damage in there. I'm loving the normal everyday assault rifle, actually. Dash our way through here. Let's bring ourselves down there. But yeah, and thus far I'm not seeing a huge amount of exploration options aside from, here's an open area, find some secrets. But the actual shooting and the level design in general is pretty damn good. Okay, we can get one more upgrade. We'd have to get a shield emitter or something like that, but I can't get that just yet. High capacity magazine, that would be useful. Get some more ammo. Alright, cool, so we can now pick up more ammo. And indeed, why would that be a bad thing? Is that a cement mixer on legs? That's actually, by the looks of it, a cement mixer on legs. Oh my god, the future. What hath science wrought? Ooh, can I go this way? Yes, I can. So there are a lot of little nooks and crannies to explore, but aside from that, these areas are fairly linear. What I would like to see, not so much maze-like levels, but levels where you kind of have to think of where to go, finding key cards and stuff like that. That would be particularly old school. It's not to say that this game is bad, it's not. And what I'm seeing in this game so far is amazingly promising. Really good. But there are just some things that I would like, because I'm a crotchety old PC gamer that would like to see basically the level design of Duke Nukem 3D come back. That would be kind of wonderful. Ah! You have to be a little bit careful in these areas, folks. And yes, you can save wherever you want. You don't have to load checkpoints if you don't wish. Okay. Get down here, shall we? Right, okay, so there were unpleasant things afoot over there. I believe I have a grenade launcher, don't I? Okay, let's switch over to the other weapon. There we go, that's the grenade launcher. We shall send some grenades in his direction. Try and deal with him at a range. Okay, is he going to charge? Looks like he is. Let's just get out of the way. And fill him full of holes. Yeah. I think I might have electrocuted myself more than him there. No, no, it's alright. It's not quite dead yet, however. Splat! Those things are nasty. Wow. Alright, let's give that another shot, shall we? Let's try and be a little bit more cautious. We can probably charge up a big shot. Open fire with one of those. Trying to miss with it. Your screen shakes an awful lot with this, which makes it kind of difficult to aim. They could perhaps reduce that a little bit. Might be a tad excessive. There we go. Fill them full of hot plasma. Everybody loves magical hot plasma. Oh god, they brought friends. So I'm going to strafe to the side. Oh wait, there's actually no space for me to do that. There we go. Ah! There we go. Out of the way. Always good. If it's all possible, I don't really want to be hit too much by that. Okay, one is down. Now we just need to deal with the other. The other is dead. No, it's still alive, and it's coming towards me. What the balls? That's awesome. Kill it. Kill it with fire. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't enjoying the hell out of this. Oh! Okay, he brought friends. It's a bouncing kangaroo robot of doom. Kill it. Kill it. These things are unholy. Destroy them. Oh, great. He brought more friends with him. Come on, the shotgun can surely bring it down. Yes, it can, because shotguns are awesome in every game they're in. This game is really good. Just want to point that out. Lower the forklift to clear the way. Yeah, we can do that. We don't necessarily need hints on, but I say you can turn those off. So if you just want a pure shooter experience, cool. If you want to be able to figure this stuff out for yourself, turn the hints off. It is a single-player game. It's as simple as that. We're having them on for the sake of brevity. Because you know how I get confused by simple tasks. Alright. Grab ourselves some ammo. Okay, let's try and not die here. Simple jumping puzzle, go!
This hospital was one of the most important military facilities. Must be cautious.
I'm not really sure what I just got an achievement for. I think it's for completing that level. I don't know how many... Wow, I missed a ton of secrets. Holy Christ. Looks like I need to pay more attention. Now, this is a little bit quiet. But it will demonstrate the fact that there are these awesome cartoon cutscenes in between things. That's kind of a nice style. I just like the style of this game in general. It reminds me kind of a lot of Unreal, for instance. The whole cyberpunky style of stuff. A little bit of Deus Ex in there, a little bit of Blade Runner. It oozes style pretty much from every pore. Some of it's a little bit goofy. For instance, the NRG weapon, that looks fairly silly. I mean, that's Conduit level of silly in places. But it does have a very unique style. You can't really mistake it for any other game, can you? There's nothing wrong with that. Not at all. I'll just let this cutscene run in the background. I say, I don't know if there's any more of the game in the press demo. There might be, there might not be. If there is, we'll play some more. If there is not, then we shall not play any more. A simple decision has been made. No, that, by the looks of it, would be that, ladies and gentlemen. And that's the credits running in the background. Right, let me give you my final thoughts. So, this game, as I say, is out in about 11 or 12 days from the posting of this video. It is by Flying Wild Hog, as you can see right there. It's a pretty damn cool name. The guys behind Painkiller, the guys behind Bulletstorm, some of the guys behind Witcher 2, all involved in this game. Is it a true PC shooter? Yes, it certainly would seem to be. From the levels demonstrated up to this point, it doesn't quite have the level design I was hoping for, in terms of kind of big complexity, multiple routes around places. It is the Crysis 2 form of linearity in the way that they've got these kind of nice open areas that you can approach from different angles, but those levels that it did show were fairly linear. But there's room to explore. There are things to find. So for the most part, I think they've succeeded in that regard. As regards to the shooting and the weapons, and it being a PC game, yeah, in pretty much every respect. Mouse-driven interface, proper FOV, cutting-edge, high-fidelity graphics, really great effects. The fact that, yes, you do pretty much have 10 weapons. It's funny, because it's actually a two-weapon system, but it's a deceptive two-weapon system. Yeah, you have two weapons. Oh, yeah, and these two weapons are actually 5 more weapons each. Some of them have multiple modes on them. Enjoy that. No regenerating health. It does have the shield mechanic, which I don't really mind so much. There are certain small niggles that I've got with the game, like the way that, say, some of the guns fire to so much intensity in terms of particle effects you can barely see what you're shooting at. The whole screen shake when charging up that plasma round, the blur when you're running, which makes it almost impossible to see what you're doing. Those are things that could be very easily fixed. But as a shooter, it is really good and very, very enjoyable to play. So what I would recommend to folks is you keep an eye out for Hard Reset. It's coming out quite soon. It's already available for pre-order on Steam. So if you are looking for a true PC shooter, whatever that means, then looks like you might have found one. Hard Reset is, by the looks of it, an extremely promising first-person shooter for PC only. It's not full price either, so keep an eye out for that and remember to pre-order for your discount. I personally am looking forward to playing the full game. Seems like, for the most part, they have done a really solid job of creating an old-schoolish PC shooter. More of this, please. More. Check out hardresetgame.com, as you can see right there. Please don't break the site. I know how you guys get. And I will see you next time.